One of the most famous stories in the Bible follows Jesus into a suspicious situation. The religious leaders brought a woman to Jesus who they, apparently, caught in the act of adultery. It was a devious trap. They believed he would either condemn the woman and look cruel in front of his followers, or excuse her sins and violate their religious laws. But the reason this story is remembered by so many is because Jesus finds a way to both sidestep their ploy and show grace to the accused woman. On the last and greatest day of the festival of Sukkot, Jesus stood and said in a loud voice, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink. Whoever believes in me, as Scripture has said, rivers of living water will flow from within them." The next day, a crowd had gathered in the Jerusalem temple to hear Jesus teach more. As he was speaking, the teachers of religious law and the Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in the act of adultery. They put her in front of the crowd. "Teacher," they said to Jesus, "this woman was caught in the act of adultery. The law of Moses says to stone her. What do you say?" These teachers of the law were only partially right. This particular law in Deuteronomy required that both people caught in the act of adultery, the man and the woman, had to be executed, and this was only the case in certain circumstances. They were trying to trap him into saying something that they could use against him. The Romans typically did not allow the Jews to carry out death sentences, so if Jesus said that they should stone her, it could have gotten him into trouble with Rome. And if he said not to punish her, the teachers of the law could say that Jesus didn't believe in the Scriptures. But Jesus stooped down and wrote in the dust with his finger. The prophet Jeremiah had written, "Lord, you are the hope of Israel. All who forsake you will be put to shame. Those who turn away from you will be written in the dust, because they have forsaken the Lord, the spring of living water." They kept demanding an answer, so he stood up again and said, "All right, but let the one who has never sinned throw the first stone." Then he stooped down again and wrote in the dust. When the accusers heard this, they slipped away one by one, beginning with the oldest, until only Jesus was left in the middle of the crowd with the woman. Then Jesus stood up again and said to the woman, "Where are your accusers? Didn't even one of them condemn you?" "No, Lord," she said. And Jesus said, "Neither do I. Go and sin no more."